Hey YouTube, I'm I am showing you how to clean your air filter for your nitro RC car. I have nitro, top fuel, and I have water. First, put it in the water, soak about 15 to 30 seconds. Just leave it in there. I'm using, because you will stir it a couple of times. I'm using a flathead. Just stir it. Take it out. Now squeeze it out pretty well. Just like that. Put in the nitro. And nitro, it expands. Just stir it up. See, when I take it out, it's much bigger than when I take it out from the water. Do the same thing with the nitro. Okay. Take it out from the nitro. Put it like on a piece of paper towel. Squeeze it out. Squeeze it out with your hands. You can still see it's bigger than when I take it out from here. Then do it again. You could see now that the water is getting foggy from the nitro and top fuel. You could also use car oil, regular gasoline, even soap and water. With all these, you don't need to use the water, except like when you do soap and water, you need an extra cup of water to get the soap out of. But with all these, you don't need it. All the other ones, you don't need it. The water is optional. I use it because I think it works better. I use top fuel too because I think it works better personally too. Do it again. Do it about twice for 15-30 seconds tops. I do it for about maybe around 20 to 25 seconds. Stir it up really well. First you do, if you're using water and top fuel. Water, top fuel, water, top fuel. Then you could do an extra water or extra top fuel. Or you could do it one more time. Squeeze out that top fuel really well. Get on the paper. You will want to use gloves. I just didn't have any gloves to use, alright? You do. Put it back in the, like for me, I'm doing it both extra. Take this out. Squeeze. Put it in the nitro. Top fuel. Gonna leave it in the top fuel this time about 35 seconds. You need to let this dry for, like, if it's in the summer when it's hot, you will not need to leave it outside as long. You could leave it inside under a lamp. The air filter, you could leave it inside out under a lamp. You could leave it under a flashlight. But don't, make sure it's dry. Cause see, it's like on the corners, it has like little pieces coming out when it's dry. That means it's ready to be put in. Even when that happens, you could even wait an extra 30 minutes to an hour or longer if you want to make sure it's dry. Okay, it's good. Take it out. Squeeze out good. If you have cuts, bandage it, or really good, smart thing, use gloves. Put on a piece of paper towel, squeeze it out, make sure it's dry under the paper towel. See how the ends are kind of brittle? Wash your hands after this. Make sure all these brittle end. Like, it's gonna be brittle when you dry, but it'll shrink a drop. And, like, let it dry. I usually let it dry for about 45 minutes to, no, 45 minutes up to, like, 2 hours. And that, I'm just saying, like, there's moisture in the air and stuff like that. Because if there's moisture in the air, this will gather it because it has nitro top fuel in it. Or even gasoline or oil. Just like let it dry. Don't put it in too fast. Have water, nitro, or water and gas, water and oil, just gas, even just water, soapy water, water alone, or a mixture of all. I don't know what you guys use, or something different even. But let it dry because then you can get all that stuff into your engine. If you get top fuel and you don't dry in time, it's still pretty bad for the engine. But if you do water or soapy water and it doesn't dry, or any of that other stuff, it's like everything. If you don't let it dry enough, it will clog your pipes. If you push your engine, don't clean out the pipes, you could like blow your engine. Make sure to get all the fuel out of it overnight. Clean it every time after you use it. Last longer. Work better. In a couple of years it won't be slowing down in speed. It will be going the same speed. The top fuel that you use, what I do, I don't use it back in my engine. It's bad for it. Just like expose it nicely, like a proper way. Don't just be like putting this down a sink. It'll be bad for the environment. Tune your engine right. Expose of the top fuel, gasoline, oil. Proper way, if it's the water or soapy water, still proper it the right way, because there will be nitro in it. Make sure you expose of it right. Be better for the planet. See you YouTube. Hope you learned something from these videos on how to clean your air filter. If you have a fun time with your nitro RC car, it's a good hobby. If you don't have one, get it. Remember, if you want to, like, if you don't want to like pour this down the drain, it'll be bad for the ocean and stuff. Dispose of it right way. Right? See you YouTube. This is my Kyosho. I can't even pronounce it right. Kyosho. 06 model. .15 engine. Bye YouTube.